we get up every day and we do what we do. So what's important about business success to you? How many of you wrote something down there? Okay, good. Now, turn to somebody that you did not come here with and tell them why business success is important to you. Go ahead and do that. Yes. Yes. All right. All right. All right.
Y'all know how I answer the question, right? It's so much bigger than me. It's about us changing
Yeah,
lives.
so from the sounds of things, it sounds like it's pretty important, right? Yes, that means we got to keep at it. We got to keep going. We got to keep building. We got to keep getting revenue coming in. We got to keep doing all the things that makes our businesses go. So we're going to talk about the soul of business. So as you can see on the screen, we got a lot of things that pertain to soul, and you all know about soul. We understand we African American, right? So we got soul food, soul music, soul brothers, soul sisters, heart and soul, soul stirring situations and scenarios and experiences. And then there are some of us who are still soul searching. Yes. How many of you can honestly say that you feel like your business identity is clearly defined? Clearly defined. There ain't no mystery about what you do. Yes, that's right. Yes. When we talk about the soul of your business, we're talking about that profound, that essential core of your enterprise, yours, not somebody else's, yours. That makes it unique. What makes yours unique? Because you already know there are many other people that have the same exact business as you. There are many other professionals that's been doing it maybe a little bit longer than you. There's many other professionals that maybe got way more clients or customers than you. But what makes yours unique? When we talk about success, I want you to see this here. Now, how many of you recognize this sister here? Okay? Oh yeah, some people do. Yes, Miss Maggie L. Walker. For those financial professionals in the room, let me tell you something. 1903, this sister said, I'm tired of not having banking that pertains to us. This is 1903. I didn't say 2023. I said 1903. 1903, Miss Walker chartered the first bank, St. Luke Penny Savings Bank. 1903, she opened the bank. And not only did she open the bank, she actually became the first African-American woman president of a bank in 1903. Yes. And so I say that the soul of Black business banking continues. Right now, there are 165 minority-owned banks in the United States, 20 of which are owned by African Americans. And is there any AKAs in the room? Alpha Kappa Alpha sororities in the room? Oh, we got one in the back. Thank you, Sister Terry. Here's the deal. This year, the AKAs chartered the first credit union, right? FNO, for members only credit union. Come on, somebody. The legacy continues. Here we go. Who knows him? Brother Reginald Lewis, 1987, had an idea and he got money to purchase Beatrice International. What is Beatrice International? That is the company that puts out snack foods. There's some brands that you guys know, Tropicana, Butterball Turkey, Altoids, those kinds of things. The snacks, go down the snack aisle in Safeway and you can probably see several products that came out of his business. Here's the deal. Late 1980s, going into the 90s, the statistics showed that he was the first African American to make over $1 billion. Billion with a B. Right. And since then, Tyler Perry, Kanye West, Oprah Winfrey, Robert Johnson, and then recently, as of October 30th, Magic Johnson crossed over into the $1 billion business arena. Tiger Woods, yes, sir. Yes, and LeBron James. I mean, we could probably go on all day, right? But the point is, Black billionaire success continues. All right. How about him? Y'all recognize this brother? Yeah. Mr. Graves, the founder, the publisher, Black Enterprise Magazine, just recently celebrated 50 years of digital media, print media success. And has paved the way for several other. Now, if you go out and look up Black media, you're going to find 100 or 200 podcasts that are totally geared towards Black something, right? There's all kind of Black magazines around the country now because he had a vision that he wanted to put something out that had meaning for African American entrepreneurs, the soul of digital media success continues. And then we have, who recognizes her? I was going to ask if she was related to y'all, the Jackson family. Oh, the Jackson family, yeah! Come on, somebody. Dr. Shirley Jackson. Yes. MIT, thermonuclear physics. You know what she did? Her experiments paved the way for the touch-tone telephone, paved the way for call waiting, and the fiber optic lines that connects phones, well, home phone, well, we don't do home phones no more, but it connected the fiber optic lines that's all around the country by this sister. Came out of her brain, her tenacity to create something better. The soul of Black telecom success continues. That's y'all history. Now, I couldn't put up, 4 current modern people that we all know about. But sometimes we got to take a pause and think about what paved the way. Right? What paved the way. Come on, somebody. Right. And just like if we did a historical analysis in this Puget Sound arena, and we look up Mr. Lewis Rudd and look at how many people that his restaurants have employed, our kids, our nephews, our cousins, right, giving them a shot because you said you wasn't going to fire that young man. We're talking about the soul of Black business success. So now the soul that we're talking about the essence. And I want you to think about this. What essence? What is the vibe? What is the feel that your business is putting out? What do people experience when they come and get your product or they come to get your service? What do they experience? And what are they saying when they leave? And so all of this comes into play when we talk about longevity. many of you want to be in business long after you retire? Meaning that your business should be continuing. Right, now here's the deal. Now I'm going to probably say some things that is going to bring the 100 right to us, okay? So I'm going to say this. If you cannot walk away for 30 days and go on a vacation and go do some self-care for 30 days and your business fall down because you're gone, you need a better infrastructure. Can you walk away for 30 days? Can you walk away for 15 days? I want you to put on your paper how many days you can take some time off before your business starts to... Hours? Woo. She said it won't even be by the end of the day. Wow. Let me tell you something. You got to put yourself in a position where your business doesn't need you anymore. Because your business is designed to be what? An asset. And a productive asset at that. But I know so many of us, we are laboring and we're toiling and we're paying and paying and paying to keep things afloat in the business because the business hasn't generated enough revenue to sustain itself. So you're coming out to a personal pocket. And then when you come out to a personal pocket, if you don't do it the right way, then you're commingling your funds. Where are the tax accountants in the room? Come on, somebody. We're trying to get this thing right. All right. This is a training, y'all. Because what we want to do, we want to be able to walk away from here today and have some tangibles. What can I take away from this that I can go implement tomorrow so I can have a business 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 100 years from now? How far does your vision reach? Your vision, is it just to give you an income? Is it just so you can kind of say, okay, I'm in business and I can now pay for my life? Or are you trying to create something that goes beyond you and stretches into the community, then to the city, then to the state, then to the country, and on to the world? Come on, somebody. Yeah. If we're going to be in business, let's be in business. Yes. All right, I want y'all to do something for me. I want everybody to get out your phones, and I want you to go to Menti.com. And I want you to put in that code, okay? Or you can do the QR code. Those of you who know how to do that. There's always folk in the room that get a little nervous around QR codes, but go ahead and do the QR code, and I want you to go to that site. I will change the screen when everybody tell me they're there. But I want you to go there right now because I got a question for you. And we're going to see live what our answers are. Okay? We're going to see live. We're going to tap into the collective wisdom of the room. Because I want you guys to be able to take nuggets, not just from the speakers that are on the lineup, not just the panel that will be coming later after lunch, but I want you to take wisdom from everybody that's in the room. Are you there? Everybody there? Okay, let me change the screen. And we're going to see y'all answers live. Here we go. This is y'all. There's some questions. What's the driving force behind your business or your work? I recognize there might be somebody in the room who maybe hasn't totally jumped into the entrepreneurship yet. And that's okay. That's why I put work up there. But you've got some answers here. Some of you are saying, I'm building a passion for my craft. I'm making a difference. That's what I'm doing. Some of you are saying, I'm building a legacy for the future generation. Others of you are saying, creating financial independence or fulfilling my God-given purpose. Which one? I'm good? All right. All right. Now, I want you guys to really think about this. Now, watch the numbers. 40% of you, that's the majority, says you're building a legacy for future generations. What does that mean? We're building a legacy for future generations. What does that mean?
We have something left over for the next generation.
Yes, something left over for the next generation. What else? Yes, anybody?
Family business.
Yes, sir, family business. We just heard about the Jackson legacy. We're talking about the local Washington Jacksons that Sabrina just talked about. Are you guys related to Dr. Jackson that was on the screen earlier?
No.
Oh, okay. Just check. Yes. Now, these other answers are awesome too. Fulfilling my God-given purpose. Yes. Right? Yes. The point here is this. You have got to get clear on your why. Because there's going to be days that's going to rock your world, and you're going to be like, man, I don't know if I should be doing this anymore. I ain't been there. Come on, I ain't been there. Been like, you know what? Right? Yeah, right? But what we're talking about is creating something that goes beyond you. Now you understand why, even though we are teaching financial literacy to high schoolers, but here's what I'm doing. Every class, I'm looking at the ones who are answering the questions, who are natural leaders, who are actually helping the other children. Because what's going to happen, eventually, they're going to be pulled into a train-the-trainer, where they're going to be able to teach financial literacy to other high schoolers. See, young people like to listen to other young people because they feel like there's a rapport, an immediate relation of all about them. I mean, you get a mid-50-year-old brother like myself coming in, I gotta assimilate, right? We gotta assimilate. I'm like, okay, I need to train up some young folks to do this, right? Here we go. The point here is that you gotta get very clear on why you are in business. So that's why nurturing the soul of your business is so important. Because the vibe of your business is what's gonna attract people, resources, to you. All right? Thank y'all for doing that. Let me switch back. Yes, ma'am? Oh, no. Oh, thank you. Okay. No, you're fine. You're good. You're good. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now, there are 3 executions of business. Entrepreneurs, 3 ways to execute. The first way is business, where we are doing all the right stuff. You've got revenue coming in. You're paying your expenses, and you got a profit. You got bookkeeping or a tax accountant, and your profit margins might dictate that it's cool for you to throw a party. Who got a business like that? Go ahead, that's right. Sis. We're talking about a business that's in the black, a profitable business. I'm talking about that's after they pay you. After the business pays you, you still got some substance. Now, that's the highest level. The next level is business. Now, I got a full disclaimer here. We as African Americans master all 3 levels I'm sharing with you. But business is when we have multiple projects going on, and we may be licensed in 1 or 2, but we got some other stuff that we do that can generate some money, so we just put it all in the same pot in business. And the accounting might be from your cousin Bo, who's good with numbers, but you just got to catch him when he's available so he can look up your numbers and get your spreadsheets together. So when you go to the bank or you go to Dion and them and ask for a loan or Business Impact Northwest, then you got something to stand on. Because Paul hooked you up. That's business. Yeah. The third execution of business is business. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you just selling stuff. You just, man, I got this beef tea. You might pull up in your car. You might tell folks to come to your garage. You just got something to sell. Brother, you need a rag, brother? Business. We are great at all three. Because let me tell you something, ain't nothing wrong with being in business. Because if you're good at business, you can make your ascension. Right? Because it's just a matter of time. But let me just break this down for a minute, because in business, it's about cash and carry, baby. It's cash and carry. And some of us got a cash out. How you gonna pay, man? Well, I got this cash out here. I'll never forget the time my family went down to the Irish on Elliott downtown. These brothers was out there selling CDs. I'm like, people still do CDs? Bro, can you just help the brother out? Help the brother out. Bro, I ain't got no cash. It's no problem, bro. Here's my cash. He was not letting us go. Let me tell you something. Does your business account, is it connected to your cash app? I'm just saying. It ain't. It needs to be. Is it connected? Now, there's nothing wrong with cash app. I'm not saying something wrong with cash app. But if it's not connected to your business account, it's an immediate commingling, which is business. What y'all expect? You get a financial guy to come up and do a training of business. I'm gonna talk about it, y'all. Come on, somebody. Here we go. The soul of business success. Here's what DDJ says. Success is when what you envision in your head appears in front of your eyes. Come on. Now, what are you envisioning for your business? You got to, first of all, see it here. You got to see it twice.
Yes.
You have to see what you're trying to accomplish. I remember bumping into Chris a long time ago, before I even knew he owned the Planet Fitness. This brother in Bridgeton, Planet Fitness, close to where we live, he's in there, he's working out. And I said, I always see this brother in here. No matter what time I come, he's there. I didn't know he was the owner. I had no idea. Right? Then I saw a brother at a meeting, and he's talking about opening up a few more. This is before he did it.
Come on now.
Before he did it, he was talking about opening up multiple Planet Fitnesses. How many you got now, brother? Woo! Come on, somebody. That's awesome. The soul of Black health and fitness success. Yeah. Right? Right? He wasn't thinking about just one. He said, I got 10, bro.